Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing a full end-to-end build, starting from literally buying a VPS, all the way to having your own self-hosted n8n instance up and running. No shortcuts, no pre-built templates. We're doing this the real way, the manual Docker Compose method. So grab a coffee, this one's gonna be a ride. Let's get into it. All right, first things first. Before we touch any code, we need a server. I'm using Hostinger for this. Link's in the description if you want to use the same one. That actually helps support the channel too. So I click that link and I'm going to go ahead and choose VPS hosting from the options here. Now, there's a bunch of plans, but for running n8n comfortably, I'm going with the KVM1 plan. It's got more than enough power for most automation workflows, and you can always upgrade later if you scale up. Next, I need to pick my operating system, and I'm selecting Debian 12. It's lightweight, stable, and honestly the easiest OS to run Docker on. Now I just go ahead and complete the payment, and done. Boom, brand new VPS, fresh out the oven, completely blank and ready for us to configure. This right here is our server for the rest of the video. First thing we need to do is point our domain to our server. I'm inside my domain registrar right now, and all we're doing is adding an A record. That's what tells the internet, hey, when someone types this subdomain, send them to this server's IP address. So I'm going to create a new record, set the type to A, add my subdomain, in my case n8n, and paste in my server's IP. Don't forget to save it. And keep in mind, DNS can take a few minutes to actually propagate, so don't panic if it doesn't work instantly. All right, DNS is set. Now let's jump into the actual server. I'm SSHing into my VPS right now using the credentials I got from my hosting provider. Now, open your favorite terminal and enter the command ssh root at your server IP. Now enter your root password, which you've set up when configuring your VPS. Once we're in, this is basically a blank Debian server. Nothing installed, nothing configured. This is where it starts getting technical, so stick with me. The very first thing we need on this server is Docker, because n8n is going to run inside a Docker container. I've already got the exact install command sitting in the blog post, links in the description below. I'm just going to copy that command straight from the blog and paste it into the terminal. Seriously, don't try to type this from memory. One typo and you'll be debugging for an hour. Just copy-paste from the blog. And there we go, Docker's installed. Now let's enable and start Docker. Now we go line by line through the rest of the setup. This is exactly in the order it's laid out in the blog post. First, we're creating our project directory. That's where all our n8n files are going to live. Next up, we create our Docker Compose file. This is the file that tells Docker exactly how to run n8n, what ports to use, where to store the data. I'm pasting that config in now. Again, straight from the blog, so there's zero room for error. Now enter your subdomain and your preferred time zone. In my case, UTC is perfect for me. After that, we set up our caddy file. Caddy is a modern way to get SSL for your n8n instance. It's fast and really, you need to write only 4 lines of config. Enter your same subdomain here and your valid email address. All right, moment of truth. I'm running the final command now to bring the container up. Docker's pulling the image, setting everything up in the background, and there it is. I open my browser, type in my domain, and boom, we've got the n8n login screen live on our own custom domain. That right there is a fully self-hosted n8n instance that you own top to bottom. Now, look, What we just did works, but I want to be real with you about what working actually means long term. Every time n8n pushes an update, you have to manually SSH back into this server and update the container yourself. If you mess up your DNS or your SSL cert expires, your workflows just stop running silently, and you won't even know until something breaks. And here's the part nobody talks about. Your VPS provider, let's say Hostinger or any of these guys, they hook you in with a cheap first-year price, and then renewal hits and it's suddenly 2, sometimes 3 times more expensive. So yeah, self-hosting is free until you count your time, your stress, and your renewal bill. So here's what I actually use for all my client projects now. n8n LaunchPad. It's a fully managed, pre-deployed n8n instance. You don't touch a terminal, you don't configure DNS, you don't manage Docker, none of it. You sign up, and within minutes, you've got your own n8n instance, fully updated automatically, running on secure infrastructure. No renewal shock, no surprise price hikes, just a flat, honest monthly price. Basically, everything you just watched me do manually for the last few minutes, LaunchPad does for you in one click. Let me quickly show you what that actually looks like. Here's the n8n LaunchPad's website. I picked my preferred plan, used coupon LAUNCH for an additional 10% off, and completed the payment, and that's it. My instance URL in my inbox and also live. Same n8n, same power, 0 of the headache. If you're tired of babysitting servers and just want to automate stuff, links in the description, go check out n8n LaunchPad. That's it for today's video. If this helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.